actually worked really, really hard from the time I've been appointed to turn around the NPA. We all know that...
A sign of confidence from NPA boss Shamila Batohi. But Action SA says the statement can't be true.
I recently attended a standing committee on public accounts meeting with the NPA, and it was quite appalling, and all Shamila Batohi could do was make excuses about funding and, people, vacancies in the NPA, etc., etc. The National Director of Public Prosecutions, Shamila Batohi, needs to be held to account. She needs to be placed on suspension.
The party says an investigation must be commissioned.
So we've written to the Speaker, we've written to the Minister of Justice, and we've said that the committee must appear before the NPA, but we are putting pressure on the President to act. This time round, we're saying he must appoint an investigation and a commission to investigate why the National Directorate of Prosecutions just simply cannot do their job.
Batohi, however, says strides are being made to turn around the NPA. Amongst these include seeking institutional independence.
We've been having engagements with the Minister. She certainly supports that the NPA should have its own should be financially and operationally independent. It should have its own accounting officer, and she's put in place a process to make sure that happens. It does require legislative amendment.
The DA says the broken NPA can't be fixed if there's no depth.
And so what we've had is we've seen a lot of prosecutors come into the system, experienced prosecutors have left, and so there's no one for the young prosecutors to learn from. And people who have left, and even now, people are retiring, and there's very little to nothing being done to retain those skills.
Batohi has 8 more months before her tenure comes to an end, and she says she's not going anywhere without a fight, despite calls for her to step down. Pule Letshwiti-Jones in Johannesburg.